And we are not small people, huh? Let me tell you very clearly. Who allowed you to park here? Akaza park here.
I didn't park over here. I'll show you where I park.
I am a legal officer. I am a legal officer. You know you can go to jail for going to the house like that and talking to auntie like that. No, you went to kill her. Did you have a knife in your pocket?
I didn't.
No, but I think you have a knife in your pocket in your bag. I think you went to kill her.
क्षुल्लक कारणावयल्यान एका सोसायटीतल्या मनशांनी एका 16 वर्साच्या भुरग्याक हरेस केल्ल्याची घटना म्हापशेच्यान आयकुपाक येता. ह्या सोसायटीच्यो 2 बिल्डिंग्स आसा, फेज 1 आनी फेज 2. हो भुरगो रावपी फेज 1तलो, मात बॅडमिंटन खेळपाक लागून तो फेज 2 वचप आनी असोच तो आपली सायकल घेवन खेळपाक गेल्लो आसतना त्या बिल्डिंगेंतल्या एका मनशान ताची सायकल डॅमेज करून सायडीन व्हरून उडयली. असो आरोप त्या भुरग्याच्या बापायन केला. जाणें सायकल उडयल्लें ताणें उलटो ह्या भुरग्याचेर आपली सायकल डॅमेज केल्ल्याचो आरोप केलो. तशेंच हो भुरगो त्या मनशाक अशें कित्याक केलें काय विचारपाक गेलो जाल्यार तो घरान आशिल्लो, मात ताची आवयूच आशिल्ली देखून तो आपूण मागीर येता सांगून भायर सरलो. मात थंयच्यान वतना ताका त्या बिल्डिंगेंतल्या हेर लोकांनी आडावन ताचेर नाका नाका ते आरोप केले. तूं हांगा आयलोच कसो? तुका कोणें परमिशन दिला? तूं त्या बायलेचो खून करपाक गेल्लो काय कितें? तूं आपल्याक वळखना आमी बारीक मनीस न्ही. तूं कोण गुंडा? तुका व्हरून जेलीन घालतलो अशें म्हणत त्या भुरग्याक धमकायलें आनी ताचें एक उतर पासून आयकून घेतलें ना. त्या भुरग्यान आपली बाजू मांडपाक बरेच प्रयत्न केले, मात ताचेर कोणेंच लक्ष दिलें ना. उपरांत त्या भुरग्याचो बापूय थंय गेलो तेन्ना ताकाय त्या लोकांनी खरी खोटी सुनयली म्हण भुरग्याचो बापूय सांगता. मात जेन्ना तो आपल्या पुताक घेवन घरा गेलो तेन्ना ताका ताच्या पुतान ते लोक धमकायताले ताची ऑडियो रिकॉर्डिंग दाखयलें, जें ताणें हळूच तांकां नकळत रिकॉर्ड केल्लें. तें रेकॉर्डिंग आयकून ताच्या बापायक टेन्शन जालें आनी आपल्या पुता खातीर भंय दिसलो. देखून ताणें ह्या संबंदान पुलीस कंप्लेंट केली, कारण ह्यान फुडें आपल्या भुरग्याक हे लोक कितें हानी करूं शकता पण ताणें पुलिसां कडेन मदत मागल्या.
So this is the cycle which they damaged. It is not able to see. It's making noise and he cannot ride the cycle. The cycle is damaged. They Mr. lifted the cycle and flung it on near the tree in phase 2.
The handle
Handle bent झाल्या आणि shock absorber मोडल्या. Yeah, shock absorber. आता चलोवंक जायना.
Okay.
That they have humiliated my son, abused him in front of the whole phase 2, phase 1 people, and in front of his friends they have abused him. That is wrong, and that is why I want justice for my son, who's now traumatized completely.
You want to the better? You want to speak to the government?
I saw him throwing my cycle.
You want me to
I saw him throwing my cycle.
You want to go to jail?
But I saw him throwing my
You
cycle.
want to go to jail? Who allowed you to park here? Akaza park here.
I didn't park over here. I'll show you where I park.
I am a legal officer.
I want to show
I am
you
a
where I
legal
park.
officer. You know you can go to jail for going to the house like that and talking to auntie like that.
I told Andy I want to talk
You
to
know
sir.
you can go to jail.
I told Andy I want
You
to talk
know
to
you
sir.
can go to jail.
I told Andy I want to talk to
You
sir.
know it is a criminal offense. You know what can happen to you. You can go to juvenile jail. You can go. You know that. It's coming. We are going to police station about this. You cannot go like that to anybody's house.
I went to Andy to talk to.
No, you are not allowed to. You have to go and speak to the. You are not allowed. First stage, you are not allowed to cross here. And we are not small people, huh? Let me tell you very clearly. We are big people. I don't know who you are, but you are not allowed to enter this gate over here. You are not allowed to because you are from Zion 1. You are not Zion 2. And if you have problem, we entering from that side, you go and speak to Oswald sir or Afai sir. You go and speak to him because this is the only entrance for all of us. There are 600 people staying here. If all 600 people get together and make a complaint against you, you know what can happen to you, right? I've taken pictures of whoever was riding Activa.
I'm not riding. No, he was not riding cycle.
I know, but why you went to Auntie's house?
I went to Andy to
He has got
ask about.
CCTV. You know CCTV cameras are there? You know right now I can call the police.
I went to ask about uncle.
You went to kill her?
I didn't.
You went to kill her? No, you went to kill her? Did you
I
have a
didn't
knife in
kill
your
her.
pocket?
I didn't.
No, but I think you have a knife in your pocket in your bag. I think you went to kill her. No, because if this is the case, then we need to file a case against you. Because we are scared now. The residents are scared. Are you a gunda? Are you a what is it? Something like that? See, Baba.
Uncle, look, I went to ask about
I'm
uncle.
taking a video about you now. No, because
How you can take a video of me? How you can take a video?
Why are you standing here? How you can entering here? How you came here? This is about my security. I'm scared of you. You can kill me. I can taking video of you. Right? I'm staying here. This is my residence. I have kids. Maybe you will kill my kids.
Basically my son, he was threatened and abused by three members of phase 2 when he had gone to play in phase 2. I will tell you exactly what happened. On Friday 13th, he had gone with his friends to play in phase 2. He had kept his cycle, which he had admitted, he had kept in a no parking zone next to the garden. It was not in anybody's private parking. So when he was going walking, he saw a gentleman by the name of one Mr. Getting out of his car in a blue Ignis, coming next to his cycle, lifting his cycle and flinging it next to a tree, thereby damaging the cycle. Then he got into his car and he drove off with his mother out of the complex. So my son was not able to confront him on that day. He went back home. On Saturday and Sunday, we were not in the complex. We were on some personal matter outside the complex. On Monday, my son went back to play with his friends. When he went to phase 2 next to the gate, the security stopped him and asked him whether he has dropped someone's cycle from the complex, which he denied and said that he did not touch anybody's cycle, but it was his cycle that some Mr. thrown his cycle down. And he asked the security guard which is the apartment number that Mr. The security guard gave him the apartment, which was, and told him that he lives there. So my son with two other friends went to that block. Two of his friends stayed on the stairs. This was the upper ground floor. Two of them were on the stairs. They were very close proximity of where my son was, and my son went close to the entrance of Mr. house. At the entrance, outside the door, his mother was doing something with her shoes. So my son approached her and asked her, "Auntie, is auntie uncle's there?" So they said, "No, uncle gone to work." "Why have you come?" "I have come because sir, uncle has thrown my cycle down and damaged it." So she asked him, "Why did you are in phase 1, right? Why did you come to phase 2? He didn't say anything. He came down and he said, "I will see him later." He came down with his friends and they went to phase 1. Around 8:15, they came back towards phase 2. When they came to phase 2, my son was stopped by one who lives in the same but apartment. He approached my son and asked him if which was the boy who had gone up to house. My son said it was him who went up. So then he started abusing him, humiliating him by saying, "Do you know that it is a crime that you can go to juvenile court? I am a very big person. I'm a legal officer, and that with doing this, do you have a knife in your pocket? Do you have a knife in your bag? Have you gone to kill that lady? You want to kill her? You want to kill me and all the people in the Zion phase 2? I'm scared of you." My son was carrying, I'll show you the bag. He plays badminton and he was carrying this bag. So then at every moment my son said, "I did not carry any knife." I'm not knife. He said, "I just went to meet this Mr. and ask him why he threw my cycle."
How they came to know all these
I
things?
don't know how they came to know. Nelson has nothing to do with Sunny Virnekar. The neighbor of the same block, they one floor above.
काय कळलं की तुझो चेडो जो आसा तो सनीच्या घरा गेल्लो म्हणून
हांव नको maybe his mother informed or maybe someone to go and frighten and intimidate my son,
ओके
because I feel this whole matter and was a planned case where they wanted to humiliate my son, humiliate the children of Zion Phase 1, and especially my son because I am the chairman of Phase 1, so that we stop letting the children go to play in a peaceful manner between Phase 1 and Phase 2. All the children should behave like children. We have learned this by looking at with my son, there were children of Phase 2. They were with him all through, but it was the adults who were trying to stop the children from playing.
Okay, the issue was only of the cycle parking.
This is not what after we got to know, sir, is that this is not the first time that the children's cycles have been thrown down. There are other children's cycles which are also thrown down.
So on this thing तुम्ही आता कंप्लेंट केल्या पुलिस स्टेशनाचेर
आम्ही कंप्लेंट दिल्या PSI कडे हा आणि आमकां फाल्यां they have called us to the police station at 9:30 in the morning.
both the parties.
Both the parties have been called.
Okay.
And we will meet them and we will discuss it with the PI. I definitely say that what has happened to my son is unacceptable. He is a minor and I believe in the judicial system, and I believe the police will take necessary action against these 3 culprits, and I feel that my son needs protection because now I am doing this only because I am scared that tomorrow these men might interfere with my son. Today they have abused him, tomorrow they can hit him and give even more trouble to him. So I'm doing this so that they do not do this ever to not only my son but any of the children in Phase 1 or Phase 2.